Boys is getting quiet. Go on and get crunk. Head back to Longview, Kelly popping trunk. I ain't even tripping. Riding and I'm sipping. Let me come through, fo steady tipping.
Welcome to the latest edition of Stirring the Pot. I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf, here with a few decent men to deliver a few sports takes hotter than the summertime in Texas. Here with me today, I got the junior high legend, Zach Dowell.
Decent.
Zach Dowell.
Thank you.
And if he get out of line, we got my man, Coach Cole, here to straighten him out.
Yes, sir.
CP.
Right here in the flesh.
We also got the man himself, Big J, in the house.
Yes, sir.
Oh, here we go.
God.
Hurts is a top 5 QB.
Here we
All
go.
right, get out of here. And last but not least, we've got Buddha in the building,
Yes. I'm here, baby.
Apply.
gracing us with his presence. All right, guys, I guess we should let everybody know the origin of the name of the podcast. To keep it short, we all come from humble beginnings in little old Crockett, Texas, aka the Crock Pot. We always found ourselves in heated sports conversations. We figured we'd put it on tape for the world to judge, hopefully making a few new friends who want to stir the pot with us along the way. If you're digging what we're doing, please follow, like, comment, and share on all social media platforms and Spotify, where
Right
we
now.
plan to drop new episodes weekly.
Not later, but
All
today.
right. Today.
Right now.
Right now.
I'll gladly pay you Tuesday for a podcast today. All right, now that we got all that out of the way, are you guys ready to talk some ball?
Let's run it.
Let's stir it up, baby.
I was
All right.
born ready.
Let's get the
First
cooking.
up, this segment is called Fresh Out the Pot, where the guys will be chatting about tweets from the past week that piqued their interest. Could be some serious breaking news, could just be something they got to laugh from. Zach, you want to kick things off? Let us know what you saw on the app formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, so I was on X the other day, formerly known as Twitter, just doing my morning scroll, and I happened to see a post. It was through ESPN or someone posting it from ESPN. I saw Drewski on there, and I like Drewski. He's a funny guy. He had a Barry Sanders jersey on, NFL Hall of Famer. Blue, Sanders on the front, and Molly McNutt. I like her a lot. She's good at her job, but she referred to it as a Shador Sanders jersey. And it just, it blew my mind.
Not a good look.
Yeah, it wasn't a good look. But hey,
Man, we
everybody
work
looks
in
at
sports, man.
I could never do that. I would never mix that up. So I was a little embarrassed by her, but it was funny stuff. I enjoyed watching that.
Very funny.
Yeah.
All right, we can appreciate that. Big J, what did you find in the Twitterverse?
Actually, today I found out that the Chiefs traded Sky Moore to the 49ers. I really think he's a very explosive guy, so I think he's going to be used very well in all the space that opens up in that 49ers offense. Bryce Purdy should be able to make him.
Yeah,
And he can get the ball. He can carry the ball, run the ball. They can use him as like a gadget player. I feel like Scott Moore would be really good with that 49ers offense where he really couldn't get going with the Chiefs.
Yeah, they'll probably need him to
well done,
play
Jay.
some running back at some point.
They'll definitely need
Anyway, Cole, what did you find on Twitter?
Well, I was on Des Bryant's website, The X. Jay, that was for you, buddy. And sitting there
Big
scrolling,
Des
whatever.
Bryant fan.
And I see Tom Brady getting a statue, right? In Foxborough, he's getting a new statue. And this is him, and I quote, "But in the end, this statue isn't just for Pats fans. I also give all the Jets fans something to throw their beers at as they're leaving the stadium every year. Probably in the second quarter, maybe the third."
Oh my gosh.
I was
Still in
like,
retirement.
dude, imagine just dominating the Jets your whole career and then getting to just Heisman their ass one more time on your way out the door as you're getting a statue. I saw that. I wanted to send that to my boy Tap real bad, but I got a laugh out of that for sure.
That's funny.
Yeah, Tap's not going to be happy with that.
He's not gonna like it.
Not at all. Tom Brady is a world-class hater. Buddha. Buddha, What did you find on X?
About
Me and
sports.
found that Danny Dimes will be starting for the Colts week 1. Like I say, he was starting
Who?
quarterback for the Giants. Hey, Danny Dimes. He got a better O-line for sure.
Danny
He got a better
Dimes.
line. He actually got receivers over there, which he got a running back. Hey, he's up and down. He do have health issues, but I feel like if he can contend with that O-line, which he's very mobile, I think that'd be all right. I give him, just to predict, eight wins. Just kind of pushing it, but I think that I give him 8 wins, and I feel like he'll revamp his career, not like to an MVP status year, but like Sam Darnold. But he was on the MVP, but he'll revamp it like that. He go to a different team, get different faces, new coaches, and I think he got a chance to prove why he was first round draft pick.
Last chance for sure.
You
Most
believe
definitely.
that?
I think they'll split with the Texans.
Imagine getting let go from the New York Giants and thinking you're going to be productive.
The fact that they paid him.
Promise you, that is true. I think he's going to be productive.
You've been in the Big Apple for too long, Buddha. You got to let it go.
Man, I'm telling you, just go look from the Colts O-line to weapons-wise. He got way more talent around him than he had at the Giants. The O-line's better, which he had Saquon, so I can't say JT's better, but he got a good running back.
One thing I
And he
can
got
say,
receivers.
he definitely is going to have a better supporting cast. I agree with you with that.
100%.
He will.
100%.
And I
And
feel
a
like
better
he'll
OC.
put up better numbers. I feel like he'll put up better numbers. I'm not saying, MVP numbers, but, he'll revamp his career, That's what I was getting at.
I'm not going to say better OC, but a better offensive head coach.
Is he worth drafting in fantasy?
No.
Yeah, well,
Okay. Well, you
the
go.
last pick, if
There you
I
go.
guess. I said the last pick.
All right.
And he did put up some
Yeah,
was
good
living
I'm
his
saying
fantasy
numbers.
still being in the league.
31 quarterbacks get hurt. Yeah, you go get
I'll hold you to that, Dominique. Get him in the last
He'll
round.
be on the
He'll
waiver
be there.
wire.
Man,
He'll be
I'm
there.
telling you to watch this. Hey, he put up a couple
Hey, you
30-point
drafted with
games
your
last
first pick
season.
then.
All right.
Yeah, take him this year. Your number 1 overall pick.
I'm the champ, so I get back-to-back picks. I just might, but we'll talk about that
All
for another
right,
time.
we're going to cut you off right there. Okay. Moving on. Guys, if we can count on anything, it's quality news and journalism from the app formerly known as Twitter. We're going to move on to our next segment. We will continue to add our predictions for the 2025 NFL season into the pot. Last week, we broke down what we expected from the AFC and NFC South. Some people seem to take issue with my AFC South spoilers, but I think that's great. It'll make my I told you so moment a whole lot sweeter once we get to the playoffs. Anyway,
Sure.
this week we'll be focusing on the AFC and NFC West. Let's jump into the AFC first. Last year we saw the Chiefs continue their historic run atop the AFC West, finishing 15-2 in the regular season, earning their 9th straight divisional title and making their 3rd consecutive run to the Super Bowl. Well, they got throttled by the Eagles. The Chargers and the Broncos also earned themselves playoff bids, finishing 11-6 and 10-7, while the Raiders finished at just 4-13. Buddha, what do you predict from the AFC West? Have you seen enough from the offseason and preseason from the other teams in the division to dethrone the Chiefs?
I do. The Broncos would be my best option, but I got the Chiefs still winning it till somebody dethrone them. I got Denver second. I got the Chargers third, and the Raiders last. But I'm here to talk
Did you
about the
just
Chiefs.
say the Denver Broncos were the team in that division to dethrone them?
Yes. But I'm
like
talking
it.
about the Chiefs though. But I said I
like
got
it,
them
Dominic.
second in the division, but I got the Broncos if that's the best team in the division that could dethrone them. But I think the Chiefs still have a pretty good chance of winning. To proving otherwise, I don't see nobody doing it but the Broncos. But I do think the Chiefs take a step back, and I'm gonna give them a 12-5 record.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mm.
Zach, what do you see happening in the AFC West?
Glad you asked, Jonathan. Last week you said my takes will put you to sleep, so I'm going to wake some people up today. I
You're a
have
joke.
the Broncos winning the division. I have the Broncos, then the Chiefs, then the Chargers, then the Raiders. Let me hit on the Broncos real quick. First, the Sean Payton effect. When he has his guys and he's running his system, he consistently has a top 10 offense. They signed J.K. Dobbins, who will be productive early in the year, but I'm going to give you a name not a lot of people really know about yet. R.J. Harvey. He will be coming, and he's a great running back. They added Evan Ingram, another pass catcher that can get open, a lot
Yeah.
over the middle. They have Cortland Sutton, who everybody knows. And here's a couple names that I want to add that maybe not a lot of people know. Marvin Mims and Troy Franklin. Those guys can go. I think they have the best defense in the division, and I think they have the best offensive line division. It's set up for Bo Nix to have an even better season this year. It's time for some parity. I believe in the Broncos to win the division.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I can dig it.
I'm right there with you. I'm like, it's between the Chiefs and it's gonna be a 1-game difference. I promise. In the record, it's gonna be like a 1-game difference. And I think
Dominique
they're
knows
split
ball.
when Chiefs go to Denver. If they're gonna split that, the Chiefs gonna lose.
I believe.
All right, Cole. What do you see happening in the AFC West this season?
I honestly could not disagree any more than I do right now with those two. If you want me to be honest.
Hey,
I used to be a big Sean Payton guy when he was still in New Orleans. Drew Brees being from Texas, of course, got love from me as well. It was a good system. They were very productive. You know, Super Bowl champs in like 05, Katrina year or whatever. Great for the city. But if you think he's doing that in Denver, America, let me tell you this, buddy. I actually got Denver finishing 4th
hello.
in that division. I think that the Raiders are going to finish 3rd with the Chargers in 2nd. Chiefs still going to finish in 1st. Yes, I do see the Chiefs falling off a little this year. I mean, 15-2 last year. That's a tough feat to duplicate, you know, in back-to-back years. I think the Chargers are the team to push Kansas City. I really like the Mekhi Becton pickup. Losing Joey Bosa, I hate that guy. I don't like him. I don't like his brother. But if we're talking from a football perspective, that's a big hole to fill, and I just don't think that they got the guys to do that defensively. You know, offensively, I still think they got a pretty good system. Justin Herbert is a good quarterback. Not my favorite, but yeah, it is what it is.
Is what
Time
it
will
is.
tell. Time will tell.
Big J, do you see anybody dethroning the Chiefs in the AFC West this season?
What did Pop say up in Friday? No.
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 Hey, man, nah, man. I don't see anybody dethroning the Chiefs, but I feel like the Raiders are going to be 3rd. The Broncos will be 2nd. And I don't know. I'm just not a big believer in Justin Herbert. So I feel like the Chargers are going to be 4th, to be honest. I feel like they fall off. I don't know why. They always get the injury bug. I feel like the injury bug hits them again. And then with the Raiders, man, Raiders is going to make a move up from last year, but not that big of a step. They got some crazy stuff going on over there.
No, I agree.
Ashton Genty is a dog. I feel like he'll have a good rookie season.
Pete Carroll's going to
Either
run
I'm
him
gonna
into
say
the
right around
ground.
like 1,000 yards. I'm gonna say 1,100, 900 to 1,100 yards. That's what I see from Ashton Genty. And man, they just cut Christian Wilkins, Mr. Freak Dog, Mr. Freak Nasty. Hey man, y'all know I always like Clemson, so I've been following him for a while, bro. I seen dude hit the splits
Yep.
after they won the national championship. Right then, right then, I don't know, something off
He's
about this guy.
sus.
The kids call that
Something off
zesty.
about this guy.
Man,
And
big
then
dude.
one thing I do want to drop in here that the Raiders, they got rid of Jacorian Bennett, which is a really good slot corner. He went to the Philadelphia Eagles.
Shoot, wait.
Hey, oh shit. I feel like he's gonna be really good, man. And I feel like he's gonna fight for that corner, that CB2 spot, and it's gonna make something happen, man. But I got Chiefs 1, Broncos 2, Raiders 3, and 4th I got the Chargers.
I ain't mad at it.
I love it. I love it. I think that Pete Carroll and Geno Smith connection is gonna be pretty good over there for the Raiders. Not gonna lie.
Every team has the same blueprint: run the ball, play good defense. Every team really doesn't have a lot of weapons. I mean, it sucks losing Flater, but they have Lad McConkey and Brock
That's
Bowers,
it.
and
They ain't got no. They ain't got no. I think the Raiders will. I think the Raiders will jump up to 7 games this
Jets
win.
went and got Keenan Allen.
yeah, I mean, yeah, you know,
He's
I
only
honestly
62
wouldn't.
years old.
I wouldn't be
He's a-
surprised to see
He's
them
a good route
then
runner.
make a move before the deadline either.
wouldn't be a bad one.
Yeah.
Let's not forget, the Chargers did have the best defense in the league last year. They allowed the fewest points of any team. Can't count them
Crazy
out.
word.
And we picked
Yeah,
them
and
Can't
you ain't
to
count
go
them
win
out.
fourth,
quarterback
by
go
the
out
way.
there and throw 3 picks in the playoffs. I don't care
Hello.
about your defense.
He
Gotta believe in
stinks.
Justin
Big
Herbert.
playoff guy. Big
All
J
right,
playoff
that'll wrap
guy.
us up for the AFC West. We're going to move on to the NFC. All right, we're going to dive into it. It was a tight race throughout the division, with LA Rams and Seattle Seahawks both finishing 10-7. But the Rams took the title based on the strength of victory tiebreaker. The Arizona Cardinals were 2 games behind, finishing 8-9, while the 49ers finished 6-11 after being destroyed by injuries. Cole, what are your predictions for the NFC West? Who do you see finishing the season with the division title?
CMC is back, buddy.
Nice.
I look for him to have like one more closeout year of being elite before it's kind of over for him. If he stays healthy, they get a brand new medical staff in there to to help them out. Because, like you said, the injury bug straight up destroyed them. I mean, it's the NFL, man. Studs don't play, teams don't win. But I look for San Francisco to bounce back this year if they can find a way to keep the backfield healthy. I don't think Brock Purdy is terrible by any stretch of the imagination. He's a lot better than people want to give him credit for.
Top half.
I think, yeah, he's a top half quarterback. I think that's a fair assessment.
Very efficient.
Very efficient. He doesn't turn the ball over a lot. He takes what they give him, and I'm a fan of that kind of stuff, man. You know, I feel like when we were kids, being a gunslinger like Pat, Brett Favre back in the day, who I never got down with the wave like that. But I look for San Francisco come back and take over the division with the Rams being a challenge piece at number 2. This
You
was
don't
a
like
hard
Tony
division.
Romo?
Say that again.
You don't like Tony Romo? Gunslinger.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh,
Backyard football.
Ooh, son. I look for the Rams to challenge them in the 2 spot. This is a very tough division for me to break down, honestly, because I mean the Cardinals are the worst team in that division based off of last year.
It's tough.
They got a bunch of young pieces over there in Arizona, but for some reason or another, I cannot put them over Seattle. I mean, Seattle decided this year to spend $45 million on a guy who's been very productive until injuries kind of caught up with him. Mr. Cooper Kupp, big fan. He's a route technician. I think that division, those top 3 spots are whoever's ball game. Yeah, so whoever wants it the most. That's not a division I would want my favorite team to be in, because any given Sunday it's gonna get Western like a John Wayne flick. So that's where I'm at with it, man. 49ers, Rams, Seattle, Arizona. I mean, Seattle losing Geno Smith's big. Them getting Sam Darnold though is not a bad counter piece to that. Never been a big Sam Darnold guy, but after watching him in Minnesota last year, man, the dude can play football. I mean, there's a reason he was a top 5 draft pick a few years ago, and it was kind of nice to see him rekindle his career after being in that hellhole in New York.
Agreed. Love me some Sam Darnold. All right, before I swing it to Buddha, I do want to mention in mid-November last season, all 4 of these teams were at 500. That's how competitive things were. Yeah. Tight race out there. Buddha, tell us what you think about the NFC West next season.
I do got the Rams and Seahawks either or taking the 1 and 2 spot. The Rams won it last year. I got the Rams, Seahawks, 49ers, Cardinals. I'm going with talk about the Cardinals. Like I said, Cole said the injury bug. I feel like if they're healthy, they could easily win. And you know, Brock Purdy ain't got too much around him. Debo's gone. Brandon Ayuk had an injury, a season-ending injury, so it's gonna take a while for him to get back. That's coming up upcoming season. You know, I think the Brock Purdy and Jennings connection was real good. You know, so you got that like Jay spoke on earlier. You know, they got Scott Moore, and as long as CNC healthy, that team can go as far as they want to. If he's healthy, that's a big if. If was a fifth, we'll all be drunk, so we'll never know how that goes. But and then you know they had that rookie running back Isaiah, can't pronounce his last name. Don't give me the line.
Garendo.
He played good when Jordan Mason, and then you know they got the guy back from East Texas over there again. Got to give him love
Yes,
from Elkhart,
sir.
Jeffrey
Big
Wilson
Jeff.
Jr.
Welcome back.
So I
Yeah.
got
Shout
to
out
give him
Jeff
props.
Wilson, man.
And when he run the ball, he runs hard and catch out the backfield, past the line of scrimmage. He'll make anybody miss. You know, from the linebackers to the secondary. So. Like I said, that's how my prediction goes with the Rams, Seahawks, 49ers. That top 3 spot is up for grabs, and the Cardinals is in dead last. And I feel like my hot take, and Kyler Murray's on the hot seat. If he don't produce this season, he's out of there. So that's what I
Agree with
got
that.
for that division.
Hey, just to touch on that real quick, if Kyler Murray went somewhere else, is he better?
I just don't
Legit
think
question.
he's a mature enough quarterback to be good in the NFL.
No,
got you.
Do you mean
comment
a
just
mature
yet.
enough? Do you mean a mature enough person?
Yeah, sorry. Mature
When's the
enough
next
person.
Call of Duty come out?
I was
When
gonna
does the
say
next
he's
Call
been
of
in the
Duty come out?
league 8 years now.
Yeah.
He
I don't
ain't
think
done
Don't
that-
seem
nothing.
that long.
They paid him all that money. He ain't done nothing. I don't get what they paid him for because he haven't done nothing
They
spectacular.
pay him for the wild plays. The every once in a while he makes
Sometimes
some
you're
crazy
like, oh
stuff
my
happen.
God. Yeah,
But
absolutely.
his consistency is not there. It's non-existent.
Do you think that's like a team thing kind of going on in Arizona, or do you think that's a Collar thing?
I think that's a collar thing.
You think Collar's the problem?
I think
Because
Collar's the problem.
talent is not what he lacks.
At all.
Definitely.
No, so
He's
Call
just
of Duty
small,
comes
but he
out.
got the tools.
If Call of Duty comes out during the season, he's in trouble.
And he had Cliff Kingsbury as OC over there, and you see what he's
Offensive
doing
guys.
down in
He got
over in
Jaden
Washington
Daniels
with
cooking.
the rookie Jaden Daniels. So
that's a match made
I
in
don't
heaven,
know.
man.
Is it now?
I mean, I feel like Kyler has a lot of game in that same realm as Jaden Daniels, that ability to escape. He can chunk it deep. I don't know. It just didn't
He's
work
fun
out,
to
I
watch,
guess.
man. That's for
Just
sure. He's
saying.
fun to watch.
He's the problem.
This is the
He
last
may
season
be.
if he don't produce. I promise you that much. He's
We'll
good
see.
as gone.
Definitely got to be a leader.
Look,
Got to be a leader of men.
you reminded me. I meant to say this earlier. The next time we're not talking about the NFC East and you bring the Eagles up, you got to cash app everybody $10.
Hey, we're going to start having a fine
Hey, man,
pot.
I can't help
$10.
that it relates to the Eagles.
That's why that Eagles post in the
Jar.
background just fell.
It's damn true, dude.
It's
Oh,
over
that
for
t-
him, buddy. That's a wrap.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
good Lord. That's the good Lord.
All right. Now put that away. All right, Mr. Hertz. Give us your take this season on the NFC West.
NFC West, I got the Rams winning. I think they kind of separate themselves from the rest of the pack. I think the Seahawks and the 49ers are going to be racing for their second spot, and I think the 49ers kind of edge them out. And I got Seahawks getting third, and fourth is going to be the Arizona Cardinals. Not a fan. But with the Rams, man, this is the thing I got with the Rams. These guys were a Jalen Carter sack away from being the NFC Championship. If he don't make that big play on third down and get to Matt Stafford, they are going to the NFC Championship. They get that score, and we don't see the Eagles in the NFC Championship. We see the Commanders and the Los Angeles Rams. And when I say Matt Stafford was cooking, man, Matt Stafford was cooking. And then Kyron Williams, if we can get him to not fumble the ball, he can be very good. He's got all the tools. He can make things happen in the run game and in the pass game. In the screen game, he's very good. You get him out the backfield, he's very good. I like Kyron Williams, man. He gotta hold on to that pigskin, man. He gotta
He's
hold
nice.
on to it. But other than that, he's a dog.
And to be honest, like I know the NFL here recently has tried to go younger, like trending younger in the head coaching position at a lot of different spots. Sean McVay is the real deal, man.
Top 5 coach.
He know how to
Yeah,
cook,
I
bro.
mean, I have
He know how to
never
cook it
seen
up.
I have never seen a young guy command men like he does and gets the respect that he does by his team. You know, you look in Miami, it looks like a dumpster fire over there with what they're doing.
Guys just saying what
It's
they
not.
want to say.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And there's no repercussion. You know, they're from the same coaching tree, and you know you can go two ways when you're getting molded, man. You can take the personality of the mentor, or you can go your own way. And I think it shows, man. Sean McVay he's a winner, dog. He's a winner, and I'm a big fan of his offensive scheme.
Another
for sure.
thing I gotta say about the Rams, he's finna cook some stuff with Devontae Adams and Puka Nacua.
That is good. And then Van Jefferson's still over there.
Yes.
But the thing about Devontae Adams, man, is, bro, Cooper Kupp was strictly slot. Now
Yes.
you get to move Puka around even more. So Devontae Adams can play anywhere just like Puka can. Man, you never know what's gonna come out of there, man.
And then you got Van Jefferson can blow the top off the defense.
All the motion they got going on, man, yeah. Sean McVay can cook some stuff up.
Puka
And
Nacua
that's
replace
why I
Cooper
picked
Kupp.
them to kind of separate themselves. I feel like Devontae Adams, man, you get him healthy, man. Him and Matt Stafford, he gets another really good quarterback. Man, it's gonna be crazy.
Random here. Did y'all see that quick clip of Devontae Adams and Peyton Manning? And Devontae Adams he's like, "Give me your best pickup line." Peyton Manning asked Devontae Adams that, and his pickup line was, "Baby, are you a beaver? 'Cause damn."
Dog.
And I was just like, I don't know. That just made me like Devontae Adams more, man.
That's funny.
Damn.
I think I feel.
I
the
know
opposite.
somebody that'll use that.
Yes, he's on this podcast.
Speak of the devil, Zach.
No,
Exactly.
no. I don't have any game anymore. Couple notes on the Rams. They say if you get a cup of coffee with McVay, you get a head coaching job the week after. What y'all failed to mention is Matthew Stafford's hurt, man. He's got a back issue, and Jimmy Garoppolo is the backup. And we've already seen what Jimmy G and Devontae Adams do on a field. Devontae was ready to get out of Oakland, you know, saying he's gonna kill me. That could fall apart real quick. So I didn't think it was gonna be like this, but here we are. I woke y'all up with that last one. I'm about to inject some damn smelling salts in y'all's veins. I got the Cardinals winning the division. Hear me out.
Oh,
Hear me out. Hear me
I
out.
think I'm done for today,
That's
man.
fine.
Before you get going, I need you to know I have been cooking this same. Go ahead.
Thank you, Wolf. Thank you.
The floor is yours.
Look,
oh my God.
Hear me out. Kyler Murray is a dog. He's inconsistent, but like Dominique said, it's a make or break year for him. He's got to put up or shut up this year. They're going to be looking on. They have the best O-line in the division. All they did in the offseason and the draft was address that defense. They have Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride, I guess they're ones at their position in the division for sure. I mean, you could count Puka. Puka's a stud, but Marvin Harrison Jr. is, if he can grow into what he's supposed to be, he's going to be great.
Big fan.
Then you add James Conner, who he's been healthy last year for the most part. If he can continue that, and trade Benson. He didn't get a lot of playing time last year. He's going to be good too. They have a good all-around team. It sounds crazy because all y'all have them pick fourth, but I have them first. Then I have the 49ers. They're probably a better team overall, but they have so many injuries still going into this season. But 2 words I want to tell you, Ricky Pearsall. He's going to be a stud.
Florida
Then
boy.
I have the Rams, again with Matthew Stafford. If he gets hurt, that thing falls off really quickly. And then unfortunately, I had the Seahawks at last. I think losing DK hurts them bad. JSN, he's a good PPR guy. He catches the ball a lot. And they added DeMarcus Lawrence, who I almost forgot about until a couple weeks ago. I forgot about him
Who?
whenever he's
Demarcus
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Robinson.
Who?
Nope, DeMarcus Lawrence. Whenever he said what he said about the Cowboys, I've forgotten about him. So I got the Cardinals winning the division. I have the 49ers. I have the Rams, and then the Seahawks.
I'm gonna just say one thing.
Please.
We talked about Kyler Murray's inconsistency. Inconsistent play doesn't win division titles. Trust me, I know. I'm a Cowboys fan. I've seen it for 32 years now. That's why I cannot just. I think the Cardinals are still kind of in the mix.
Yeah.
Just like I think they were this year. But I just can't. I can't get down with them winning the
Kyler
division
takes a
title.
step
And I like
forward-
watching Kyler Murray, but
If Kyler takes a step forward with his maturity, I like it.
I
If
hope
he
he
doesn't,
does.
then it could be same old, same old. But I think we're all
Sure.
Kyler Murray fans on the pod for
no,
sure.
it's a valid take
I think,
when you put it that
No,
way.
it
but-
But Sam,
I don't
I
think
ain't
so,
with
Jay.
that.
Hey, the internet's forever. Time will tell, bud.
Oh my
We're
God.
keeping all this.
I think the Seahawks will contend because you still got Sam Darnold, a guy that came off a 14-15 win team last season. He got JSN and he got Cooper Kupp. So, I mean, you got K9. If he can run the ball
But
right,
they
I mean,
play
you
the
ain't.
same position.
Yeah.
Some got to shake over there. I don't
JSN
know.
and
Who's
Coop.
JSN and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They both
Inside
play
the slot.
slot.
That's
It's where they're,
shit,
it's where they're
somebody
most
finna have to
productive.
somebody finna have to make some shake and move. What other receivers they got? I know they lost Tyler Lockett. I mean, they lost DK. What other receiver did they do? I mean, I don't know what that receiver depth chart look like over there, but
Not
I mean,
a big
with them
fan of the
two,
Seahawks.
Yeah. I
they
can
won't.
tell you it's not that good.
They have a better record than the Cardinals. I bet you that much.
No, I can
What you wanna
see that
bet?
though, because the Cardinals. Huh. Fool, let me see what you got to say about the
Jeez.
NFC West. What if you talk about the NFC West?
No, I mean, Zach covered it. I had a cool way I was gonna get into it. And you
Don't
just
get the backpedaling. We want to
you
hear.
ruined it. You
Come
ruined
on.
it.
Come on.
Jay
No,
does
we
that.
want to hear. it. Don't
He
get the
does
backpedaling.
that.
Let's get on the bandwagon, buddy.
No.
Just a take on
We're
the
gonna
Cardinals.
keep things moving. I had the
We
Cardinals
want
on
to hear
top.
all that.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
I had the Cardinals on top. I see everything Zach said. Matt Stafford's back. Will it hold up or not? That's gonna literally make or break their season.
Josh ain't gonna like
The
that.
49ers have lost a lot of guys on the offensive line. They lost some skill in Debo. They lost some Pro Bowl guys on the defensive side and Dre Greenlaw and Taylor Ufanga. I see them being middle of the pack. Decent but not good. And then the Seahawks, I think a lot of Sam Darnold's success was because of the head coach over there in Minnesota,
Kevin O'Connell
Kevin
is
O'Connell.
a dog.
QB whisperer for sure.
Not to take
Yes.
away anything from the man's skill or what he is able to do. He had to make the plays. I get that, but I think he benefited from having a great scheme and a lot of talent around him. One of the best receivers in the league. So there we go. We're gonna wrap things up in the NFC West. Now
Can I
it's
say
time
one
to
more
put the
thing
finishing.
about the
Go for it.
49ers? I think the
Absolutely.
49ers, I don't know what it is. They know how to make somebody out of nobody.
Yeah.
They got some of the
That is
guys
true.
that I've never heard of. Like Hufanga, I didn't know him until he got on the 49ers. Never heard of him.
Have he been in the
Never
league?
heard of
Was he on the
Never-
league before? Or
Never
they
heard of him.
drafted him?
Him, Dre
No, they drafted
Greenlaw,
him.
never heard of him. But now they are top guys going to other teams and getting paid big money. That's all I want to say about
Both
the
in
49ers.
Denver.
They make a lot of guys who like they got a big next man up mentality. So
Yes,
they
yes.
Good
they
point.
That's
not a
winning
plug and
football,
play
man.
with
That's
some
winning
guys.
football.
And then, bro,
Yeah.
Bryce Purdy, man, he know how to cook some stuff up with whoever out there.
All right, that'll wrap things up for the NFC West. It's time to put the finishing touches on this hearty football stew boiling in the pot today and close on a bit of a high note with a segment we call NFL Tinder. I will give the gang statements for which they have to swipe right if they can get jiggy with it, or swipe left if they think it is a trash take. All right, everybody understand what's happening?
Yes, sir.
All right, now that we explain how NFL Tinder works, I got to ask, any of y'all got a Tinder profile?
Not
Bro,
anymore.
Talk
what?
about it. Talk about it.
More retired, expired.
I was once in college.
I was definitely, yeah, it's retired, buddy.
I was
And
once in
A little
college.
desperate.
I was told I don't have the face for a dating app, so I quit that game.
The face only a mother could love.
Yeah. You didn't have to put that, yeah.
Jay, how many times did you get catfished?
None.
Oh, you a lie.
I ain't get catfish none.
You a lie.
Bro, I didn't. It ain't like I was
This
just
is the
on there every
21st
goddamn
century.
day.
All right, you a liar. Anyway, moving on. Cole, we're going to kick things off with the first statement.
Let's go.
The Dallas Cowboys will never win another Super Bowl as long as Jerry Jones is running the team. Swipe right, swipe left.
Man,
I'm dyslexic. What is that?
I want to touch on the topic. I'm agreeing with that comment.
Swipe
so
right.
what
Right.
swipe is that?
Swiping
right.
Swiping right.
Swiping right.
So I'm swiping right.
Swiping
Finally
right.
got some sense.
Okay.
I see what you're doing. You trying to pretend you ain't never been on Tinder. Go ahead.
Anyways, let's not sugarcoat this in Dallas, man. I am a Cowboys fan, true and true. They are never going to win a Super Bowl as long as Jerry Jones is calling the shots, man.
Damn it.
The Cowboys haven't been to a NFC Championship game since 1996. And between 1996 and 2025, they're like 5-13 in that stretch under the same man who is self-proclaimed owner, self-proclaimed general manager, self-proclaimed president of operations, whatever his titles are. Man, there's a common denominator in that 5-13 stretch, and it's very simple as Jerry Jones. They can't say that we haven't hit on draft picks. We've had guys like Zeke, Dez, CeeDee Lamb, hell, Dak, Tyron
Michael
Smith,
Parsons.
Zach Martin, Michael Parsons. Like, there's true Hall of Fame talent in that stretch that is kind of in a smaller window than most franchises have with elite talent. We make decisions like keeping Bryce Butler over Dez Bryant. Like, it's stuff like that that will never be a winning recipe. He's too hands-on, man. I hate saying this. I hate hearing it come out of my mouth. The Eagles have it figured out over there in Philly, man, and we are light years away from that, from management wise. I hate the Eagles. I hope we destroy
awful.
them, but until ownership change, man, Dallas fans, I'm sorry to tell you this, we are stuck in this cycle until Jerry Jones is gone, or at least dismisses himself as the general manager for sure.
All right, real quick, we got 3 other NFC East guys in the chat here. Tell me real quick, Jay, you swiping left or you swiping right on that?
Swiping right.
Zach, you swiping left, you swiping right on that?
This is an awful topic. I'm swiping right. Cole, real quick, when Jerry steps down, I think we both know the answer to this question. Who's taking over? If it's Steven.
If it's Steven Jones, I'm just...
Steven
I
ain't
don't know
gonna
what-
do no better.
I don't know what to do.
I'm going to have to become a fan of the
Eagles.
USFL or the
You know it's
CFL.
happening.
No.
You know it's gonna happen.
And even
Never.
and maybe I'm just being optimistic or I'm just straight delusional. Maybe once Jerry steps down, Steven at least has something inside of him that realizes the way of his father is not working anymore and understands that we need to go to other avenues.
I'm
What
delusional
Hire a
with you.
general manager.
What that little white baby say?
Yes.
Abu he, Abu he.
Buddha,
Whose white
you
baby
swiping
is
left? Buddha, you swiping left or you swiping right on
What's
that?
that song? Cupid Shuffle. To the right, to the right, to the.
Oh my
Yeah.
that? He's been at
God.
too many trail rides.
I can't do
To
this
the right,
anymore.
to the right, to the right.
This is
Get him
awful.
out of
All
there.
right. I got another one for Cole here. Travis Kelce's run as an elite NFL tight end is over. You swiping left or you swiping right? Swiping right again?
Right again.
Wow.
Tell us about it.
Oh,
Mm.
I love watching Travis Kelce play when he was in his, I say prime. I'd say that was a couple years ago for sure. So I ran stats, man. In 2022, Travis Kelce had 110 catches. In 2023, he had 93, and in 2024, he had 97. So the targets are still there at a high volume, at a very high volume. In 2022, he had 12 touchdowns and 1,300 yards, and then drops down to 984 yards and only 5 touchdowns. Huge drop off. You look for some, to pick it back up and a bounce back year after that. And then this past year has under 900 yards and only 3 touchdowns. I don't know, man. He's been a man. He's been a myth. He's been a legend, but the Swifty icon, I think, is on his decline.
Not in here. Not in here. Don't you say
And
that. Keep
I'm
her
not
out
a
of it.
Swifty like everybody else, man. But the proof is in the pudding. I think he was so dynamic, when he was good. And I don't know if, age, I think he's around 35 years old now. It's caught up with him. And, injuries, man, they start to pile up. And when you start seeing same targets, less production, there's one common denominator in that, and that's the player. And that's no knock in any way on Travis Kelce, because when it's all said and done, I think you can put a gold jacket on the guy and wrap that up
Oh yeah,
without
stamp it.
question.
That
Yeah,
old
and he's
Swifty effect to do it to you.
a huge reason that the
This is
Kansas City
a
Chiefs have won Super Bowls.
this is
And
a
I just think
respectable
it's time.
sports podcast. We will not bring Taylor Swift into this.
Sure.
Cole, you may continue.
Sure.
Oh, that's what I got, man. That's what I got. I'm scared that Taylor Swift might have the Kardashian effect on the guy.
Cole, you read my mind. Oh my God.
I'm just scared of it, man. I'm scared. Thank God there's only one of them.
They
Man, that was
ruin,
good, bud.
they ruin men, don't they? All right. Jay, you swiping left or you swiping right on that?
I am swiping left. I actually
my
think
You think Travis
Kelce
Kelce
is
still
gonna.
got some juice?
I think he still got some juice, only because he gives him a big outside presence to take some of those eyes off of him. Last year, man, I felt like that was one of their problems. Xavier Worthy was good, but he got cooking later. So with them getting Rashee Rice back, I think is a big help for Travis Kelce. And I think he can get back to his ways. I'm not gonna say no crazy record breaking year, but I feel like he's still gonna be
Sure.
a top 5 tight end.
I hope you're right, Jay. Honestly, I do. I really do, because I like watching good tight ends play football, man.
Yeah.
They got
It's
so much
just
responsibility. It's not an easy position to play.
it's just so many eyes on him last year. All he had to do was worry about Xavier Worthy or Travis Kelce.
Sure.
Now you add Rashee
Yep.
Rice in there, who can as soon as you give him the ball, he can make a play. His yak, he's another one of those yak God guys. You get him a screen, he
Yak
makes something
God.
happen. You get the ball, you give him the ball real quick, he can make something happen. And I feel like that's gonna open up a lot more for Travis Kelce.
All right, we'll see
Please.
about it. Mr. Dow, you swiping left or you swiping right on Travis Kelce losing some production moving into the 2025 season?
I'm swiping right like Cole, because everything he said to a T. One thing about it, Jay had a good point about the weapons around him. The problem with Rice is he's going to play till about September 30th, and they have that hearing. They're talking about 8 weeks, so they might not get him back till well into the season. I like Travis Kelce too a lot. I think he's
They
going to be
finna
very
give him a
productive
slap on
early
the
in the
wrist.
year, and as older
Chiefs.
players go, as the season goes, his production is going to go down. But he's a Hall of Fame tight end, and nothing against him. Just, hey, age is undefeated, man.
Mm.
Right about that.
But
Buddha.
if anybody can scheme him up, it will be Andy Reid.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna swipe.
1000%.
I'm gonna swipe left, just because you got Hollywood Brown you got him over there. If he can play, stay healthy. Rasheed Rice, don't know about the hearing, like he said. It just depends. But if you got him, Xavier Worthy, you got 3 young guys. Which Hollywood Brown really didn't have no success over there with the Ravens. But if you get them, I think that get Travis Kelce a little bit more open than he was last year. Because it was just Xavier Worthy and Travis Kelce. You can't name nobody else Scott Moore, but I mean, he gone now. He
Out of
over
there.
there at the bay. He at the bay. Yeah, he gone.
He's
Him
out of there.
gone. So
They're
I mean,
gonna have to prove though, Buddha, that they can consistently stretch
Oh,
the game vertically
true
before
that.
you know what I'm saying, before they
Yeah.
start leaving
But I mean,
Travis
Xavier
Kelce
Worthy had
unaccounted for.
well, we know what Rasheed Rice
Oh, yeah.
is, but he just he had injury. We know
He's
what
a
he
guy.
can do.
He's a guy for sure.
We know what he
I
can
think,
do.
I think, yeah.
He can't
I
do
think,
nothing.
I think you
So
get a
Xavier,
year 2 Xavier Worthy, and he a lot more mature to kind of figure out what he's got going on. I feel like Xavier Worthy has a 800, 900 yard year.
he got a
Hey,
taste of blood last year. He's that shark in the water, that young bull. He got a taste of blood. So next year he's coming in, and Andy Reid's gonna scheme him up like Tyreek. I'm not saying he's gonna have a 1,500-yard season, but I give him 1,000 yards minimum. And I'm saying between
minimum.
That's a hot take.
1,000,
That's a hot take.
1,000. I'm not saying
Minimum.
1,500, but I give him 1,000.
All right. Hey, quick note.
He's a Tyreek Hill. I mean, I'm not.
Can somebody
What's the
take note of
difference?
what he just said?
What's the difference between him and Tyreek Hill? He can.
The difference in Tyreek Hill and him are about 12 children and 8 baby mamas.
Yes,
And
sir.
30
There you go.
pounds.
6 domestic violence charges. All right, while we're on the topic, Jay, let me know if you're swiping left or swiping right on this.
Yes, sir.
The Chiefs' domination of the AFC ends this season.
I'm going to swipe left. I really think, man,
Okay.
I really think the Chiefs are still really good. And I don't know how, bro. I can barely name anybody on their defense, but they make it happen. Chris Jones is there. He makes it happen on that front line.
He's a
Nick
game wrecker.
Bolton,
So
Kevin
yeah,
Duffy.
he just makes it happen. There's not very many guys I can name on that defense. Steve Spagnuolo, he know how to cook it up, man. He know how to bring the pressure in
Man
there.
knows ball.
Hey man, he know how to make guys feel he know how to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable. And then you add that, then you got the guy on the other side, number 15, Patrick East Texas Mahomes. Hey, that guy here, he's a real East Texas guy. He's a gamer. He know how to put it together. Hey man, he can do it all, bro. He can hit you deep. If they ain't got the deep game going, he can dink and dunk you all night. He can tear you up in the middle, 10 to 15-yard range. Bro, Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in the league for a reason. I feel like he's only getting
100%.
better. I feel like he's going to come out with some vengeance on his mind after what happened in the Super Bowl, left a bad taste in his mouth. And it's going to be a lot more than they go 15-2 last year, but this year I feel like they dominate some games.
All right, guys. On the topic of the Chiefs, I have 2 what ifs for you. All right, what if I told you that Patrick Mahomes' Super Bowl wins were against Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, and Jimmy G?
I would
All right,
say
and I got
that
one
all
more.
3 of those quarterbacks are below mid.
I say it's a good point.
I got one more for you. What if I told you last season, actually, let's go back to 2023, Patrick Mahomes threw for 4,183 yards. The previous season, he threw for over 5,000.
Oh my God.
Last season, he threw for 3,928 yards, the lowest in his career.
Is that still more than Jalen Hurts asking for a friend?
Still made it to the Super Bowl.
Another good point. Yep.
Hey, could you imagine if Chiefs ever went to the draft and was like, let's get the best running back in this draft today? Like, imagine if they would have said, hey, no matter what, in this past year's draft, we're going to go do whatever it takes to get Ashton Genty in our backfield.
That would be crazy.
And to touch on what Jay's trying to get at that's making me sick is that, he still didn't win the Super Bowl. Where Jalen Hurts has the advantages, they have a phenomenal run game with him and Saquon Barkley versus I couldn't, and maybe I'm just overthinking this.
But the run game was non-existent in the Super Bowl.
Has Patrick Mahomes ever had an elite guy in the backfield at running back?
No.
Nope.
Who is the best running back he's ever played with?
Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco.
Zach, let's hear it from you.
Tell me what you
Yeah.
think. You
I'm
swiping left or you
swiping
swiping
so
right?
far right, I broke my dang screen, man. The Chiefs were 11-0 in one-score games. There is nothing but regression that's going to come from that. And we
Talk
didn't speak
about
on this earlier. They may have the worst O-line since Patrick Mahomes has been in the league.
Talk about it.
For the Chiefs team. They may have the worst O-line this year than they've had in previous years. They're going to have to rely on the defense. They do have some issues on the outside with Rice. It's going to be a lot on Patrick Mahomes' shoulders this year, and I don't think you're going to win a lot of games. Well, they'll win, I'm sure, plenty of games, but not scoring enough points is going to be the downfall. I love Patrick Mahomes. He's a Texas guy, like Jay said. Yeah, I'm swiping right, man, hard.
I don't know. He know how to make something out of nothing. Now, he done made me believe. I done seen him make some left-hand throws against Broncos, and he done done it all. And he ain't nothing he can't do in the NFL.
If you don't have an O-line, you're going to struggle.
Part of me wants to.
He's been pressured plenty of times, though. He always makes something out of nothing. I mean,
part of me wants to give him the Tom Brady treatment in that you don't count him out.
We haven't even talked about the Super Bowl hangover.
That is true, but I think I see them regressing as well. I don't think they come out of the AFC, and I think there's a good chance they don't win the division, believe it or not. But
thank you. Look,
we're gonna keep it moving here.
I said that.
Jay, tell me if you want to swipe left or swipe right on this. Joe Burrow will never win a Super Bowl as long as he is a Cincinnati Bengal.
I'm going to swipe right.
Oh.
And this is the only thing. I feel like Joe Burrow is very good. He can make every throw. He's a dog. He's a winner. But, hey, man, you got to have somebody over there to stop somebody. And they don't want to they don't want to pick up anybody in free agency on that defense. They don't want to trade it for anybody. Hey, man, they just trying to draft all these guys, these unknown guys that I don't know. Bro, who plays for the Bengals on defense? If you hear the Bengals, all you know is...
Yeah, but they're trying to shop him.
Does he still play for them? We don't even know.
Yeah, they're just trying to shop him as we speak.
Bro, do we still play for him? The guy, they don't want to pay anybody on defense, which is crazy. Trey Henderson led the league in sacks, and he can't even get a paycheck. How does that work?
Practice, they said you ain't dressing out today.
Higgins over there, it's tough to pay him. And Joe Burrow, they done paid everybody. They can't pay nobody.
I know a GM who can get it done.
And guys, just to touch on Trey Hendrickson real quick, Jay, as good as he is a phenomenal pass rusher. I wouldn't even call him mid in run defense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call him mid.
But
we saw that on display in the preseason game.
Hey, put him out there on third down. He got to go kill him.
He's doing his job.
He go kill him.
What he used to say, go hunt.
He did the same thing in New Orleans.
Did y'all pay attention to the preseason game with the Bengals and the Commanders?
He had Cam Jordan who does it all on one side, then him. Oh, Cam Jordan will do all that first, second down, third down. He know who coming.
Ain't scared of it. He ain't scared to mix it up.
Trey Henderson is a dog, and he needs to be paid. I don't care what you say. All the top pass rushers
from the Bengals.
All the top pass rushers in the NFL gets paid big bucks for a reason. To get all
the man led the NFL in sacks.
In the words of Jay English last week. In the words of Jay English last week, he will help this team.
For sure.
It doesn't help because you seen the way the O-line, the way the Commanders was on Joe Burrow's ass in preseason. I can only imagine 4 quarters of that. It doesn't help. You can pay Trey Hendrickson this much money. That the way the O-line is protecting Joe, It does not matter. You can play the whole defense. It doesn't matter. As long as the O-line holding up like that, it ain't going to matter who you play on defense because they can't protect him to save the life.
Bro, you can go the whole way back to the
Yes.
Super Bowl, bro. And that Super
Hadn't been
Bowl,
good
Joe
since.
Burrow was cooking.
Wasn't good then.
But what happens at the end of the game?
Sacked 112 times.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Hey, you
I'll
gotta
tell you
pay
this.
somebody.
I'll tell you what'll happen. Jake Browning better be in the lab getting his arm ready because Joe Burrow's fixing to be running for his life.
If you're taking
Hey,
sacks
man.
already in preseason, man, this is gonna get ugly. This is gonna be a long
he's known to
season.
get hurt too, bro. He's known to get hurt.
How can he not?
He
You
really
put
does.
DK Metcalf back there at quarterback, and he's going to start facing injuries behind that O-line.
And you'd pay Joe, who, I don't know how the NFL works, I don't know how the contracting works, but you'd have paid 3 people on the offense top-notch dollar.
I'll tell
how
you
much
this,
money
Dominique.
can you, I don't know I don't really know how
Hey,
contracting stuff works.
I'll tell you what, Buddha. It could happen. I've seen it. Somebody can make it happen. I've seen it.
I did when the Rams got Jalen Ramsey and all them guys that won. Yeah, they for some reason they made it happen when they had that star team. But yeah, Howie's a must amongst boys on that. Then when it comes to
Val, what you got?
I'll tell you this, Dominique. If there's a worse ran organization than the Cowboys, it's the Bengals. For all the reasons Jay just listed and all you guys listed. In the preseason game, you mentioned Joe Burrow getting sacked. The Commanders were gashing him for about 10 a carry in the first quarter. It was awful to watch. Reluctantly, I'm going to swipe left, though. One being, he's been to the Super Bowl before. I understand the O-line is trash. It was trash when he took him there. It takes
True
one
that.
off season and one draft to completely revamp that defense. Don't know if they're going to do it. I really haven't. They may move the team before
Don't
they do it.
see
I have
it
no
happen.
idea, but I'm reluctant to swipe left and say he has a
not
chance
to
in
mention,
Cincinnati. That
they
is
do have
their
a guy
only
at
hope.
receiver who's pretty damn good.
Yeah, he also has. And T. Higgins, he may not be a number 1, but he's 1B, and I don't think there's a number 2 better.
He's a dog.
He's a number 1, number 2.
Hey,
if you put him on a team that don't have he's a number 1 guy.
I got a question though.
Put
Is
him on.
Clemson in that wide receiver conversation?
Give me Ohio State.
Ohio State,
Give me
for
Ohio
sure.
State or
Yeah,
LSU.
mixed
conversation.
emotions, man. I got mixed emotions.
But
I used to be a big
LSU.
Sammy Watkins fan.
Hey, Clemson
I used
got
to
some
be a
guys
big
too.
Sammy Watkins
DeAndre
fan.
Hopkins.
D-Hop,
Yes, sir.
T. Higgins.
I think
Hunter Renfro.
Hunter Renfro.
Clemson's wide receiver CC.
Hey, Martavis
guys, let's
wide
Bryant,
receiver
and
CC.
before he got in trouble.
He was
Hey.
Would you say
different.
that wide receiver community college?
Man,
I feel like
Got
if
LSU
you get
and
a
Ohio
wide
State at
receiver
the top, though.
they make it to the top 5.
I'm
I'll
just
tell you
can't
this:
think so.
Alabama better be number 1.
I don't know.
And
Ohio State
Robbie,
got a good.
None of them are better than Julio Jones.
Nobody's
true.
mentioned LSU.
I've mentioned LSU 3 times. I'm going LSU.
Oh, well, say it with
Nope.
your chest.
Yeah,
I'm
what are
already
we
Say it with
talking
your,
about
say
here?
it with your chest.
Odell Beckham?
I'm-
What are we talking about? Brian Thomas Jr.? Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
Are any of those
Devontae
guys better
Smith?
than Julio?
Malik
Jalen
Nabers,
They
Waddle?
will be. They will be.
They will be.
We're
will
living in the
be.
now.
No,
We're living in the
Zach.
right now.
Yeah,
I don't know.
time,
Jamar
hey,
Chase got a
time
chance.
is a
Jamar Chase got a
moral
chance.
construct.
I'm a big Jamar guy. Let's not act like Amari Cooper's a scrub.
He's not a scrub.
He was
No, sir.
top notch when he was with the once he left the Cowboys. He ain't been nothing. He ain't been Mimi Tata since he left the Cowboys.
Bro,
I'm sorry, can I get a definition of Mimi Fata?
Gazoon tight.
How many? Okay, one game.
Dominique,
I'm just
who-
saying.
Hey,
who's your
Siri,
wide
how
You
do
know
receiver,
you
what
spell
Dominique?
it is?
my
Get a
Mimi
2 on
Fata?
your
I'm gonna go with LSU or Ohio State. What
Wide
that
receivers
says.
got to stick together, bud. Us wide receivers got to stick together, bud.
How many teams can you name and say, "Oh, we had a Jamar Chase and a Justin Jefferson on the same team"?
That's disgusting. That's
Yeah, that's
disgusting.
wild.
That's nasty, and
And
that's
Brian Thomas Jr.
ridiculous. And you have Malik Nabers, and rest in peace to his soul, Kyron Lacey. He would have been a first round if he wouldn't have got into,
man.
man, and it's Malik Nabers, just them guys right there naming. I don't see too many guys that are better than came out since them guys. I
All right,
can't name
Dominique.
too many people.
Dominique, while you bumping your gums, let me ask you this:
What you got
you
for
swiping
me?
left or you swiping right on this? The Eagles will become the first NFC East team in 21 years to repeat as division champions. You swiping left or you swiping right?
To the right. This is the year that you'll have a first-time repeater in 21 years in NFC East. It will
Hey,
be the
my boy.
Eagles pulling it out. In the words
My
of the
boy.
Migos, the Eagles will walk it like they talk it.
God dang it.
Repeat.
Unreal.
For somebody who's a Giants fan, you sound
He
real happy
disgusting.
about
It
Hey,
that.
sounds so wrong, man. It
I'm not
sounds
gonna.
so
Hey,
wrong.
I'm realistic. I'm not delusional like you Cowboys fans. I'm realistic.
Dang.
Oh,
What
this
have
is
I been? Hold on. What have I not been realistic about?
okay. Well, not you two fans,
Cole
but
just sat here and gave them flowers, and y'all are going to
All
call us
right, hey,
delusional.
not to make this about the Cowboys, but while we are talking about the Giants, Zach, tell me real quick: you swiping left or you swiping right on this? Jackson Dart will be the starter in New York by week 6 of the regular
man.
season.
This is a tough one because if Dayball wants to keep his job, he's going to have to throw the young guy in there. He's going to say, hey, I need another year with them. But if they want to have any success for the team this year and then have success for Jackson Dart in his future, let Jameis keep that job until he gets injured or wants to quit, man. Unless Jackson Dart has already shown that he can play a little bit, but just let him sit behind someone. We laugh at Jameis a lot, but he's a good vet quarterback, man. I think he's going to
Love
guide
him.
him in the right
Hey,
Love
direction.
him.
cut this.
got the
Cut
Russell
this.
Wilson, my
You
boy.
know
Don't do
Russell
that.
Wilson is the starter, right?
I don't care what Russell Wilson's doing, bud. Jameis will be there by week 3, and he should ride that for the rest of the season.
Man, please, I know you seen the 80-yard bum that
The
Russell Wilson
same
dropped.
way we were happy for Danny
advocate.
Dimes, the same way we were happy for Danny Dimes, and for me, fantasy production is the same way I'm hoping Jameis gets that start because Malik Neighbors is going to go nuclear.
Boy, it ain't nothing for a brother to tell a lie.
He
See
going,
that boy.
Jameis Winston going 30 for 30.
Hey, don't care.
No, buddy's got contacts now.
Hey,
It'll
He had
fun to
LASIK.
watch.
He had LASIK.
No 30 TDs.
That'd be the most
And just-
seen since Eli Manning.
And just to throw this out there, if Dabo was to keep his job, I'm gonna apply next.
I like that.
I mean, because obviously you don't have to be productive to be.
Crazier things
Bro,
have happened.
Josh Allen, when he
Bro,
was over there with
how
Josh Allen,
does
Josh Allen got
bro.
the head coaching job in the Big Apple.
How does Josh Allen lose talent around him, lose his OC, and get better? It makes no sense.
And gets better.
Make sense.
I got 3
sense.
words for you with
It's
Dayball.
Learn.
Trust the process. Taking a page out of the 76ers playbook. Dayball's going in there every day. Hey, guys, trust the process. I know we're in year 6 or whatever it
I
is.
feel you on that one,
Give me
dog.
15. I promise we'll make a playoff.
Man,
Yeah.
please. Yo, it ain't nothing for a brother to tell a lie.
I know you like Jackson Dart, but there's this guy in 2032 that I'm really going to like. So just give me some time.
Big fan of that guy.
Give me some time.
He's in
All right.
7th grade right now, but let me tell you, he's coming.
All right, Dominique, let me know. You swiping left or you swiping right on this? The San Francisco 49ers window is closing and will officially be shut if they don't win a Super Bowl this season.
In the words of Queen Bee and her fans, to the left, everything Cal Shanahan owns in the box to the left ain't making it. Get him out of here. This is all the
Excellent.
Queen Bee fans.
Cole, you agree? You swiping left or you swiping right on that?
It's got some merit to it, so I agree with that. I just think their window's already kind of closed. Some of their betters are on their way out. I'm a big Trent Williams guy, but in an offensive lineman's body at his age, the decline's coming at some point. I hope never, because I love watching him play.
He said
Running
he got
backs
5 more
can't
years
stay
in him.
healthy. I mean, I hope that's true.
Isn't he
I really do.
pushing 40?
Beast
I really
Texas.
do.
Beast
But at
Texas,
some,
it's in him.
It's gotta be, what, 38?
Long view. But at some point, man, it's
Okay.
going. Jay, I'm not throwing shade here, but it's going to turn into that Jason Peters effect at some
Hey,
point or
man.
another, where
Jason Peters
when
should
he
have been
plays,
left.
it's like great, but it could be, but it could have, you
No,
could
no,
watch him once every
just
3
one.
weeks.
How old is Lane Johnson? Because man, between him and Trent Williams, I don't know. Trent
I
Williams,
want
how
to say
old are they?
like
Like
34,
He's
how old is
35.
close
Lane
to
Johnson?
40. Really?
Okay,
I thought
okay,
Speaking
he
of
34,
was.
35.
another East Texas guy I
East
love,
Texas.
Groveton,
uh,
Texas. I just
if
didn't know how old
somebody
Lane
who
Johnson
is
was.
watching, if somebody who's watching this podcast can make that happen, we would love to have a Groveton native, Lane Johnson, come join us.
Boy can
Nice.
dream. A boy can dream. All right, Zach, let me know you swiping left or you swiping right on this. The Patriots are quietly going to contend this year, and no one is noticing.
Swiping right very quietly. And here's the
Ooh.
reason. You got the Bills, and then what else do you got? I mean, the Jets, I like them a lot. And honestly, I had the Jets above the Patriots, but they were competitive last year. I like what Mayo is doing. I don't think you got a fair shake. You bring in another guy very similar who has some coaching success. I like Drake May. Got another 2 words for you, buddy. Travion Henderson. One of our followers mentioned that in the YouTube comments, and
Shout
I
out
couldn't
to
agree more.
Avion.
He is a walking highlight reel. Weapons on the outside, not there, not available. Defense is pretty solid, but weaker division,
Stephon
man. And
Diggs.
I think they're going to quietly make. Stephon Diggs is great, but that's all they got, and he's up there, and he's coming off an ACL. I don't like it.
He's
I hope
been
he balls out of
cooking in the
control, but
offseason.
not a fan.
You see him with
He
Carson.
has
He got a
looked
little
good.
trouble. Hey, they got that fixed up. It's all good, man. But no, I don't think they're going to win. I think they're going to compete a lot more. They're going to be better than they were last year.
What was that record last year? I'm just asking. I don't remember. What
Ooh,
was the
4
record?
maybe 4-13. It wasn't good.
So you give them
Wasn't very
7
good.
wins, maybe 5,
I
5,
like
6, 7
seven.
wins.
I like
7
7-8 wins. I like 7-8
That's not
wins and beating a
contending
couple teams
now.
they shouldn't beat.
7-8 wins, hey.
Thank you, Jay.
Jay, you
7
swiping
wins
left
does
or you
not make
swiping
you a
right on that?
contender.
I'm swiping left. Hey, they're gonna be butt cheeks, bro. They're not gonna be good. They're not gonna be good.
Even after hiring Mike
I
Vrabel?
don't care about what Mike Vrabel doing over there. He's not in the AFC South no more, bro. It's not gonna look good over there, bro.
Hey, whoa,
I'm not even gonna lie to you, man.
whoa.
But hey, man,
Stay on topic.
I'm just saying, Mike Vrabel. I think he's doing some stuff to make them better later on, but right now I don't see it. Maybe next year we have the same question. I feel like I'll be a lot more confident with it, but I don't think they could do that in one off season. And they spent a bunch of money this off season too.
They did.
They
I
did.
think that's the case for a lot of franchises this year with new head coaches, young quarterbacks, young running backs. Like, it's not gonna happen overnight, man. It's not gonna happen overnight. But there is some stuff to keep our eyes on going forward for sure.
I got a
Zach,
fun
what you
fact. I got a fun fact for you
They'll be
guys.
competitive
Go
though.
Who has the most receiving yards from a player who was drafted by the Patriots in the last 15 years? Had to be drafted by the Patriots in 15 years, so Edelman's does not count. Who would you think that is?
Drafted by the Patriots at wide receiver. Is it
I'm
Chris
giving
Hogan?
No, I thought that too. Great guess, Cole.
Gronkowski.
Rob
Gronkowski. Is it
Rob?
Receiver.
No, he said receiver.
Oh,
Is it
receiver.
Deion Slater? Is that his name?
Nope. Slater, good special teams
Matthew
player though.
Slater.
Matthew Slater. Not Matthew Slater.
Receiver.
Deion Branch.
Not that's way back there, but
You got me with the drafted part, man. I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good
it's
one.
gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. Braxton Berrios.
Wow.
I know you lying.
Look that up.
He's a Texan.
Boy, ain't no way.
Hey,
Look it up.
He can scoop though.
Crazy.
He can scoop.
Yeah,
can
he can
move.
go.
Run.
He can go.
He
Don't
been
hit
in
him,
the
Gary.
league like, well, I
He
mean,
got
like,
my man. He got my man John Mechie right up out of there.
Hey,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
80 had to go.
Where did he go? Love where he
To
went.
the
Hey.
Eagles.
Hey.
Unbelievable.
Number one
Rookie of the
receiver
year
in
type
the league,
shit.
bro. Number one receiving core in the league, bro.
I hate how this just
I hate that
how
I teed
great
him
that
up.
transition was for Jay to
I
plug
hate
the
that I
Eagles
teed
again. I
him
really
up.
hate that so much.
I know. I can't be mad at him for that one.
That was
I
awful.
feel like he
He's
can
the
come
Skip
in and
Bayless
be
of the
a
Philadelphia Eagles.
great number 3 or 4. Number
Three.
4. Number 4.
I hope he gets healthy, man.
Number
because-
4. I feel
Who's number 3?
Jahan Dotson. Jahan Dotson. He was the first round pick from the Commanders. No.
Yeah,
No.
from Penn State. I
Jahan
don't see
Dotson
it.
just had
I don't see
That
it.
is
well,
an
half a
Eagles
touchdown.
player.
He made some big plays last year. He didn't have a stat.
That's an
Mitchie
Eagles
been,
player.
He
to
made
root
been
for.
hurt,
plays.
and you know, Mitchie been
Hey,
hurt, and he had his
hey.
cancer thing. But
Yeah,
if
Yeah.
Mitchie
exactly.
didn't have
Hey,
all
man,
that,
you gotta get on
I'm
the
pretty
field
sure
first.
Mitchie.
He's gonna be a nice
That's
number
We got
4.
some.
That's cool.
We got some. Yeah,
By the end of
And
the
I
season,
seen him.
I agree.
3.
And I seen him cooking Derek Stingley in the offseason.
Yeah, I seen them 2 routes cooking.
Off
Hey,
season?
I ain't gonna lie. It's
Off? You want
easy
to talk about
to
off
beat.
season?
In the my
Hey,
felt
in
training camp.
practice,
Training
and-
camp?
and training camp.
We talking
the
about
D-
practice?
The DBs do not have
Practice.
the DBs
We
do
sitting
not
in
have
here-
Not a game. Not a game.
We sitting in here. I'm supposed to be franchise player, and we in here talking about practice.
Training camp.
Hey
Cooking
man,
the
Jay-
what's coming?
Jay,
I'm
One
just
of
saying.
the best DBs in the league.
Jay,
Hey,
At
I'm just
practice.
Jay,
saying. Is
you've
he
been
really that
dismissed,
good?
bud. You've been
Is he really that
dismissed.
good?
That's
I
enough
hate
of
to
you.
boost. I hate to boost Buddha's head and make it even bigger. But I
was cooking
watched.
out
I,
niggas over there
but I
loving.
watched
had
a bunch of people at practice cook this guy.
Cuckoo.
You
It ain't nothing for a brother to tell a lie.
at practice, you're a terrible
I
practice
was-
player.
I was cooking y'all. Well, I was kicking out. I was kicking out of ones on
geez.
defense.
Same.
Man, I was cooking.
Keep going, Wolf. I knew I should
I
have
hear you
said nothing.
now.
Same.
That's
I hear
on
you
me.
now.
All
Coming
right.
from 1-on-1 guy, the DB would never. The advantage is not in the DB. When you're doing like 1-on-1 drills, it's always 100% advantage to the receiver.
Of
I'm not gonna
course.
lie to you.
We talking about
Yeah.
training camp. All right.
They wouldn't understand, Dominic.
We get it.
Just saying.
Seventh
just
grade
saying.
A team starter, Zach Dow.
And 8th grade.
And 8th grade, my bad.
Probably the most receiving touchdowns in junior
Come
high
on,
history,
Wolf.
but we're not going to talk about that right now.
We are not. All right, folks. That's going to do it for today's episode. We've dished out the takes, mixed in a little spice, and hopefully gave you plenty to chew on until next week. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, we greatly appreciate if you follow us on all major social media platforms and subscribe to Spotify as well.
Right now.
Don't miss an
Right
episode.
now.
Please,
Do it
right now.
All right. On behalf of Buddha,
Follow me on Snap at DWheeler1028.
Jay,
Hey, follow me, that dude Jay. And if you don't, I'm gonna tell my aunt on you, and she don't play.
Zach,
Follow me at Zachary J. Dow on X, and if you don't follow me, I'm going to tell Jay's aunt because she don't play.
Cole,
Hey, man, you ain't got to follow me, but make sure you're following the podcast on all platforms posted, man. We appreciate the love, man. Stick with us.
All right, I'm your host, Big Bad Johnny Wolf. We're turning down the heat for now, but until next
Who?
time, keep stirring the pot. Cash, hit our music.